Hello! This is the One Episode Rule podcast about first impressions. I'm Magpie. I didn't even know we were going to podcast today. I thought it was Monday.
It snuck up on you.
Didn't you
There
do
was
that last week?
no,
The
no,
week before?
no. I didn't do that in a recent memory. So
Am I having deja vu?
I think you're having your own kind of moment.
Oh god.
Well, um, it is the first day of Pride Month, so that's good. That's fun.
Yeah.
That means there's rainbows everywhere, and I like that.
Hell yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, listeners, we're all very sleepy.
I don't. Listen, I don't know what to say about that. I'm kind of outside of the community. I'll just like throw out something I've heard, which is, hey, don't have cops at Pride.
Yeah.
Correct.
And also respect your local 80-year-old leather daddy group.
Yep.
Also
But
correct.
those people were pioneers.
That's for sure.
So, this show's about anime and not that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Correct.
Regrettably.
So who are you guys?
I'm Blackle. I'm the resident clueless person on the show.
You don't even qualify anymore. You've seen more anime than most people.
I've
Right.
seen a lot of anime actually.
That's true. But every time anyone's like, "Oh, Blackle, you're a weeboo," you guys jump in and say, "No, she's not."
Well, to be a weeaboo,
mean-
you have to like it.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. I
If you-
understand the dichotomy now.
If you specifically also don't self-ID that way, it's like being a furry.
That's true. Exactly.
I've seen a bunch of fucking abstract expressionism, but that doesn't make me a fan.
Fair.
I think Jackson Pollock's paintings are stupid. And people will say, "Oh, you don't get it." No, I get it. I heard what he was trying to accomplish. I just think it's dumb. Anyway,
Bless.
Yes.
That's your prerogative.
Anyhow.
anything new with you, JoJo?
Hello, I am Joey. What new things can I talk about? Can I talk about how I don't think we've talked about this on the podcast before, but I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Xurkitree is a good Pokemon.
Circuitry isn't even a Pokemon.
Xurkitree is a tree made out of wires.
I've
Good.
I've
he
seen him and he
bounces.
sucks.
Well,
He's terrible.
I'm sorry that your opinion is wrong.
Riveting.
I have a Xurkitree in my drawer beneath my PlayStation.
Magpie runs the world's only Xurkitree hate blog.
Well, that was petty. All right, let's get on with the news I scraped off the bottom of the editorial floor here.
Uh-huh. Let's have it.
Okay, so in addition to not being prepared to podcast at all, I didn't have any news prepared. So I did scrape real quickly on my usual site and found nothing there. So I had to go to different places. The first place I went. This isn't really news. I'm just gonna sort of comment on this. The first place I went to had an article entitled "How to Get Started with the Slayers Franchise," which is a joke in itself.
What?
Oh no.
Given that the series came out like 35 years ago
Damn.
and primarily lives on VHS tapes.
What
How
is
to
that,
get started
anyways?
with the Slayer series. You don't.
Slayers is too old for me. And I like jank ass old anime.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know why anybody in 2021 would want to get in, but you know what? If you do, tell us about it.
Send us an email.
Um, um, let's see what's next. Oh, Gundam Seed to get new film, game, and manga. To which I reply, don't don't do that.
No.
Gundam Seed is terrible.
Um,
I don't know anything about that
is that
specific
the
one. What makes it bad?
is that the one where the first episode the guy is like rips up the invitation to the party and says, "I'll kill you"?
No, that is Gundam Wing, and Gundam Wing is terrible, but also enjoyable because it is insane.
That was when someone told me to watch Gundam. I happened upon that one and I watched it and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
You started with Wing. That's a bold choice.
I did. How was I supposed to know what kind of a choice that was?
Um, uh, yeah, Wing was I think Wing was how they introduced Gundam to like Toonami and shit.
Oh shit.
So yeah, the characters in that big favorites of like teenage weeaboo girls who watched Cartoon Network late at night,
Hmm.
including Hiro Yui, who does shit like that. No, Seed came after that and is significantly dumber and lacks any of the charm of Wayne.
Mm.
Hmm.
Uh, so yeah, I don't like that, and I wish it wouldn't happen. Um, and uh, finally, I found an article about the reveal of some key visuals and a trailer for Higurashi When They Cry Sotsu, which is apparently a new series in the franchise, which I can't even remember if we've covered or not. If not, please stop. I'm already dead.
I think that it's got to be their like quote unquote answer arc to
That's usually how it goes, right?
yeah, cuz that's what like Kai was, right?
I still haven't seen Kai, which means I only have
Yeah.
questions.
I've only seen half of it and I have a lot of questions and I need to finish it.
I heard it doesn't answer questions, and in fact,
It
only generates more.
I mean it provides answers. It's just how do you feel about those answers?
The answers are unhinged.
Yes,
Incomprehensible.
absolutely.
Excellent. I'll 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 get to that eventually.
I
It's
will
on my
watch it
list.
with you.
It's on my list by like stuff like Invincibles and stuff that I just need to
Right.
hammer out. The problem is I barely watch any kind of TV anymore.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's the news that I found. It's
All right.
it's not the news that we wanted. It's the news that we deserve.
The news that we
That's for
get.
sure.
Jojo, you said you had an idea of what you
Yes,
wanted to.
I have a show for us to watch. Um, and I'm not going to tell you why we are watching it, but I will tell you beforehand that we are watching it for a specific reason.
Oh, good.
And I want to see how long it takes everyone to figure out what that reason is. So this week we are going to be watching a show called uh, Aoharu Machine Gun.
Why do I feel like I've heard of this?
It is on our suggestions list.
Whenever Joey's like, "I have a special plan for you guys," I'm scared.
There's a synapse tingling, but I can't make any sense of it.
Got a special
So
plan.
I guess I'll just blunder into this trap unprepared. Why is this a genre?
Yeah. I
One
know.
like, 1 is fine, but 2 is suspicious.
Yeah.
Two is a lot. I'll give you a hint, and the hint is don't let me pick again next week.
I think we should let Joey pick next week.
I'm not saying that I've got another pellet in the chamber, but I just might.
This is the weirdest arc of the podcast yet.
It is. What's
The
weird is that we're
airsoft
also
arc.
still in a high school.
Yeah.
I have things to say about that, by the way.
Okay.
All right.
But
Who wants this
first,
blurb?
let's get into what this is. Shall I be punished by
Yeah.
reading the blurb? Alright. Hotaru Tachibana has a strong sense of justice and cannot help confronting those who choose to perform malicious acts. Furthermore, Hotaru is actually a girl who likes to disguise herself as a boy. After hearing rumors that her best friend was tricked by the popular host of a local club, Hotaru seeks to punish the evildoer. Upon arriving at the club, however, she is challenged to a so-called survival game by the host Matsumune Matsuoka, where the first person hit by the bullet of a toy gun will lose.
I'm not sure if she really disguises herself. That just appears to be how she
Yeah.
dresses.
Yeah.
Because she
wasn't
seems
sure.
surprised when people, like, don't get it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like there's gender stuff going on that anime never likes to acknowledge.
Trans pride.
There's stuff going on here that we haven't been letting on.
So basically, if you want a summary of this show, just in like the briefest way that I can summarize it, it is just Oran plus Sabagebu.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say this show feels like if you just took 2 random shows that we watched
Cram
on
them
this
together.
podcast and then shit like super
It
collided
is
them
literally
together.
those 2 shows combined.
I looked at
Like-
it and I was just like, is this Orin Host Club? Because I haven't seen Orin Host Club, but this seems like Orin Host Club. This character even looks like the character from that.
Yes! Exactly.
I was writing that. I was like, is this a reboot? Is this a prequel? Is this a remake?
And then the
I don't
gun
know.
stuff happened, and you're like, "Oh, it's an airsoft thing."
It's just like, are you fucking kidding? No, I actually figured that out from the intro. So
Okay.
I saw
I was
them. I
wondering
saw them.
how long it would take y'all to.
0.6 seconds.
I was suspicious in the intro, and I'm like, it can't be that. It can't.
I
It's gotta
see.
be something like.
I see
Like,
what's happening here.
I thought
You're
like
just
my
like-
suspicion was like, well, is this an SAO story by a different name?
My suspicions there was either it was going to be another airsoft show or it was going to be the same concept played completely straight and it was just about blood sport.
Yeah.
Because you
Man.
think about it, and you're like, surely there's not more than one airsoft anime, and you would be wrong.
So quick rundown of the plot of this. This is actually really succinct. Hotaru's the student council president, prefers the boys' uniform and kicking the shit out of people for justice. I'm gonna say this, by the way, right now. For me, weirdly high cringe factor in this show. I think it's just the fucking theatrics.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The theatrics of "I will punish you, evildoer."
I thought that was funny. I didn't cringe that much about it, but
I
thought
will say that if you. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought the pro tag jumping out of the 3rd floor and not breaking their ankles was a bit much.
I did think, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, these legs should have snapped.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Everybody's cringe buttons are different.
Oh, yeah. What I was going to say is if you think this is cringe, I believe you would also not like Oran, honestly.
We cringe at what we used to be.
I was never this, so That's wrong.
Yes. So we've got this good crime fighting friendo
We
here.
got high school bad man.
Got this this superhero trans mask over here gonna save the day.
Oh man.
Got this
I
this surprisingly competent Chinibio because she does kick the shit out of that
Yeah.
dude.
The
yes.
fucking like punch of the door, and you just see a fucking dent in the door for the
dent.
whole.
Yeah, yeah, like she's really strong.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Holy
should go
Very
from the
shit!
good.
top
Very
because that
powerful.
scene. I was thinking like if you made like a mashup of all the weird like character introductions we've ever had, that scene where the guy is leaning on the door and just saying tits into his cell phone would be one of them.
Tits.
Yeah, you're right.
That guy is having the funniest, like, out loud public conversation ever because he is just talking to somebody. It's just been like, "Oh, you got huge tits, huh? Oh, doesn't that make your
Yeah.
back hurt? I can help you with that."
It's funny because he's standing directly in front of someone else's door while he's
That's a
doing
weird
this
move.
too. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's who does
Why would
that?
you? Why would you do that?
Mhm.
But okay, yeah, we'll do the quick rundown. Beat some kid's ass at school, which is apparently a pretty common occurrence.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Then
Goes
her
home
friend
after
pops
school.
up.
Oh yeah, and does their thing, but that's not relevant.
I literally wrote down way to out your friend.
I
Yeah.
wrote down stop assaulting this trans mask guy.
Anyway, yeah, goes home after that. Reveals that she's going to be living alone. Which, by the way, why so many anime teens live by themselves? I didn't know any teenagers who lived by
I
themselves
I don't
at any
know. Is
point in
that
my
like a
life.
common thing?
Is that a thing in Japan?
I don't actually know. I feel like it's probably not. It's like one of those weird anime tropes, but I could be wrong.
A fair chance it's a plot contrivance, yeah, but we see it so often. I mean,
It's very common.
It might be like one of those things where it's like transfer students are sort of like amplified in the zeitgeist, but
Maybe.
it probably doesn't happen that often
Yeah, I
in
don't
real
know.
life.
yeah. Hmm. Maybe it's like the dead parents trope in fantasy.
Could be.
Same narrative purpose, but anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, she's going to her new apartment, and yeah, that's where she encounters her neighbor, who and has an altercation with him immediately. He has a gun fall out of his back pocket.
She's just like, is that real? He's just like, hey, shh, shh. Don't tell anyone. Wink, wink. Of course it's not real.
Of course, it's not real. People don't just wander around with Walthers in their pants in Japan. Yeah, and then we go back to school, and she finds out that her friend lost all her money at a host club,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
which
He's just
how
like, buy me lunch.
I like how I could kind of tell already that it's not like she was tricked. It was more that she was horny.
just like, no, I just
Yeah.
blew all my fucking money because I'm a dipshit.
Right.
Now, this is something I could stand to see more anime about, but I feel like without the correct writing, it would be agonizing. I would like to know more about actual host clubs because it's a thing that doesn't exist in the United States,
Yeah,
Right.
and it's
um,
interesting.
I realized we skipped over something.
What did we skip?
Um, did we talk about the fact that the fucking dude for the last scene that was standing in front of the door, he just drops a fucking Luger on the floor for no
Yeah,
reason?
we
Yeah,
did.
we
We
did.
did talk
But
about
did we
that.
talk about how it looks like a Luger?
It's not a Luger; it's a Walther.
The
Oh,
Walther.
okay. I see. Sorry, I spaced out for a bit.
It's like the long-barreled version of James Bond's gun,
Mhm.
Ah, I see.
still made in Germany. Anyway, um, But yeah, where were we? I got
He
distracted.
drops the
Um,
Walther. He's like, "Shh,
No,
don't tell anyone. It's not." Or Then he goes, and then they.
no. We were at the host club part. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
blows all our money at the host club. Our Hotaru misunderstands and decides to go kick the shit out of this host,
mhm.
Yep.
which is where she bursts into the host club and discovers, hey, it's my neighbor,
Yeah.
uh, who is a talented host, and is managing like multiple tables.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Getting all the ladies.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, they challenges him to a fight, and he says, "No, we'll fight with these," and it's fucking airsoft pistols, leading to the most confusing part of the game, part of this show, for me to suspend my disbelief, which is why would you indulge him?
Right?
Right.
Also, like
Why don't you
the
just fucking slug him?
the
You
scene where
came
they
here to
all
kick
put
his
their
ass.
goggles on, like
The
That
this is a
was
goggles.
regular occurrence, was
that
so
that
So
was
funny.
fucking
the
funny.
yeah, that was the best joke in the whole episode.
It's
I
like
also like
Wordless.
first.
I like the part where he goes over and he just shoots Hotaru straight in the stomach, and then
Oh yeah,
there's
it
a
cuts
fucking
because
disclaimer on the screen that's like, "Don't actually shoot people with these in real life. Dear God, don't do this."
we're gonna do
Very
this, and
funny.
people do this, but we need to put this in because our lawyer said so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Made me laugh really hard.
And this is the designed purpose of these, but still
Yes.
don't do.
Don't do it.
Hmm. Yeah.
We had to comply with Japanese media law.
Yeah. Did I remember that right, or does he shoot them twice?
I just shoots it once. It's
Okay.
an eye catch. There's meant to be commercials in the middle.
Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah.
like bang, bang.
No, yeah, that would be where the commercial would go, for sure.
Right.
Really appreciate on that scene the slow motion and high contrast white background with the full fucking Cowboy Bebop treatment.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was good.
And then yeah, it's just a fucking plastic pellet. Yeah, and then they have their duel, which
Yeah.
the conditions of which are if Hotaro wins, he'll fall on his knees and apologize, and if he wins, what's his name, Matsuka?
Um, Masamune,
Well,
I think is what they were. They
that's
were
his
just
tag in the
calling.
host club.
Yeah.
But anyway, if he wins, she will belong to him.
Which is frightening.
Well,
Ooh.
the
Oh.
implications aren't like clarified until later,
Well,
but
yeah.
like
The implications are meant to be
we
the
will get in that.
implications until they're not
Yes.
meant to be the implications anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, yeah, Hotaru loses because she doesn't have any experience and also doesn't shoot for center mass.
And
I was
also
gonna
like
say,
destroys the club.
Yeah, just
yeah,
fucks up the whole
just
host
bouncing
club
off the furniture. Like, I'm going to
with their fucking
crumble
hooves
this
destroying
table.
tables and shit.
God.
I think that with all those pellets, there should have been a hit, to be honest. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's whack that there wasn't a hit.
But she does go for high concept, high risk maneuver, and would have gotten away with it, except that she used up all
Was
her
out of
ammunition,
pellets. Yeah.
leading to a scene that actually confuses me because he didn't shoot, but supposedly won.
Okay, but here's the thing is the way he swung the gun right up to like Hotaru's face. It was the point was like I could shoot you right now and I'm just not going to because
Okay,
I don't need to.
counterpoint, he doesn't shoot, and as soon as he takes it away, you should fucking deck him and shoot him with his own gun.
God.
I think that they were going by like like this honor system at that point. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Magpie, that would have been a Demon Slayer move.
Honors for chumps.
Well, I'm not
The
disagreeing with you. I'm just saying how I think that they are doing it.
the rules of the game are the rules of the game.
I'm almost certain we're gonna
Losers.
encounter a magpie-like character in this show where they're gonna be like, rules are rules or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. They're just gonna be like, I'm following the rules. As you laid them down, dipshit.
Mm.
Uh,
Anime characters are dumb. They never think of the thing to do.
but yes. So he does win the contest, and then the whole like "you belong to me" thing now does just mean that Hothru has to join his airsoft gun team.
This is survival game team, so that they
So
can go out on the weekend and shoot plastic at each other.
I find it remarkable how both of the airsoft shows we've seen have been coerced consent.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Nobody in Japan seems to be all that interested in this kind of
At
fun
this
hobby to do on the weekends.
At the same time, I can kind of respect that this guy is specifically not hitting on the high school girls. Like
Mhm.
the because it does show in a flashback that Kane comes to the club and
Oh yeah,
tries to get in and
her thing is dumber than we initially revealed because no, she doesn't actually get into the host club. She's good. He turns
he's
her
just
away
like,
at the door because
high
she's a high
schoolers
school
aren't allowed.
student.
Yeah.
And then she wastes all her money eating at a izakaya or some shit because
Uh-huh.
she's sad that she can't get into the host club and hang out with the hot guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? I can respect that.
It's like, you're a high school student. You have to go.
You
Just
have
like,
to
you can't.
leave.
This is a bar, technically.
Alcohol yard. Yeah.
I also think it's really funny that the other girls at the host club are like, "Can we join your airsoft team?" And he's like, "No, only boys are allowed on my team."
No girls.
No
He doesn't
girls
know.
Doesn't know.
I think that he doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what?
that might be revealed later, but what they're trying to imply is that he doesn't know.
And she said multiple times out loud, "I'm a girl."
Not to him.
Masamune says trans rights.
Yeah, I'm just going to believe that he is ignoring it, ignoring
Yeah.
that. He's like, proud of you, King.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be dumber than that.
You know, given that this is anime, probably.
It's
but until
anime.
I don't have to watch the rest of this, so
This
I
is
don't
true.
have
We
to.
never have to find out.
You can just
I
make it
can,
up.
I can
We
just
could
have my
speculate.
headcanon.
I'll join you on your side now. So by that metric, I guess.
Only other thing. Sorry, before we get into that is the only other thing is there's like this weird like outro with the weird sleepy boy.
Yeah, he's the other member of the team.
Something, and it's just like, okay, an emo, a sleepy guy? Question mark. Guess
Walk
we
into a
won't
bar.
find out about that either.
I always liked that character because he's just like, oh, we got another teammate. Yay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
This is the best day of my life.
I like how
He's got
like
that kind of energy.
is he like it sounds like he's doing like a sex call or whatever, and he sounds so not into it. It's hilarious.
He's so bored. I watched the preview for the next episode, and he talks about his job. It suggests that he is like involved in like pornography somehow,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which is interesting, I guess.
You know what? Good for him.
Mhm. Lots of kings on this show.
Anyhow.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to point out also that the survival team is called Toy Gun Gun, which I thought was funny.
Toy
Gun.
toy. Wait, was it
Also-
Toy Gun Gun or Toy Gun
Toy-
Toy?
Toy gun, gun, bullet
Bullet
in
in
the
the
gun.
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 Yeah. Also that moment where the protagonist is running and destroying all the club, and then someone just yells, "The million yen liquor!" Oh no!
Not the million yen liquor.
Oh yeah, it is Oron because Otaru is like obliged to pay back for all of the destroyed stuff.
Yeah,
And that's
that
literally the plot of Oran as well.
like that she just did fucking ruin. She fucking wrecked this place. She wrecked this place like it was a fight in Yakuza.
Uh-huh.
No
Very
furniture
powerful.
remains untouched.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Uh,
I
yeah.
guess because of our earlier conclusion, I guess we won't watch another episode of this
Probably
Yeah.
not.
because
I don't think
because we don't want to find out.
There's
I don't want
like
to find
it can only get worse, right? Can it get better? Maybe. But I'd rather have my headcanons at this point.
Mm-hmm.
In my estimation, it can only get better if at some point it accidentally becomes real.
Fair enough. Fair
God.
enough.
Takes a very surreal turn.
One of them
I like
just
the
said,
idea of
"Let's
an
raise
anime
the
where every
stakes."
episode is just completely fucking different. Like, but if there's still a plot.
so Pop Team?
No, but does Pop Team have a plot?
What if there should
Question
be a Pop
marks.
Team Airsoft episode? That's my take.
Does Pop Team have a plot? Just the only answer you can put forth is just series of ellipses.
Wait. It could be called, the episode could be called Pop Team Epic.
Ah.
Excellent. Anyway, if you listeners have other excellent suggestions for episode names, you can send them to oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That is one word, not the number.
I might read your email
Someday.
in like a month or two.
You'd be like, why is there no reply? Dear Lord! If you would like to suggest more Airsoft animes for us to watch, you can tweet them at us on Twitter. And we are also at One Episode Cast there as well.
I think I'm kind of full on airsoft themed anime. I'm not exactly sure where else the medium can go.
Well, like I said, don't let me pick again next week.
We're gonna forget, and we're gonna let you pick again next week,
You're
and
gonna be
then
like,
we're
hey
gonna be
guys,
sorry.
hey y'all, you want to let me pick again this week? And y'all be like, okay, sure.
It's gonna be a fucking like High School of the Dead mixed with Airsoft, and then also what
What
else?
if
What other
there's,
shows
like,
have we watched?
Demon Slayer mixed with Airsoft.
Yeah,
What?
it's like fucking...
They use swords in Demon Slayer. You can't do that.
Well, what if they start killing the demons with like holy water based airsoft guns?
God. You go back in time to the period where everyone has swords and stuff, and you just shoot them with airsoft pistols, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's just like, ow, shit, what the fuck?
You're gonna engage these demons in some survival games.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like an anime, actually.